Hey, what's up you guys? I'm Landonproductions. This is where I talk about the news. Let's talk about this story. It just happened the other day, and it's just so messed up. It's about this 17-year-old kid. His name is Jami Evans, and I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna forget his name. Pretty much what happened is he killed his mother and he killed his sister. And he decided to call 911. What the fuck? And for some reason, this whole conversation leaked onto the internet. So if you guys want to watch the original conversation of Jake, just click the link in the description below and it'll take you to the video. So this is how the conversation started. The dispatcher said, "Where's the emergency?" Jake replies with, "At my house." And then the officer says, "Well, what's the emergency?" And he pretty much tells her that he killed his mom and he killed his sister. The dispatcher said, "What?" And then he repeated himself. If that was me, I'd be like, wait, what the fuck did you just say? I know they probably hear about so many weird stories, but how many people actually call to say that you just killed someone? So he told the cop that he killed him with a .22 revolver. Like, really? You're 17 years old. What the hell are you doing? How the hell do you even shoot your mom and shoot your sister? And then the cop on the phone said, "Jake, are you sure that they're dead? Like, is that a normal question to be asking?" And he replied with yes. And he was so freaking calm in this conversation. It's like you're just on the phone and you're not saying anything at all. And a lot of points in the conversation, she actually tells Jake to hold on a second. It's like, okay, I'll hold on while you come arrest me. Like, seriously, Jake, shouldn't you be like freaking running somewhere? And then the officer asked, "Are you alright?" Like, I'm pretty sure this kid's alright, but he's so fucked up in the head. But he just replies with, yeah. He told the officer that he killed them because it just kinda happened. And he wasn't even mad at them. But he was planning on killing them for a long time now. The officer asked him, "Were you planning on killing them or were you planning on killing anybody?" Jake pretty much replied with, "Well, I was planning on killing anybody." And then the dispatcher asked him why. He said he doesn't really like people's attitudes. What the hell kind of reason is that? He said that his mom and his sister would always be rude to each other. I'm pretty freaking sure that is not a reason to kill someone. He told the officer that he understands that it was a bit selfish and he thinks that he is evil. Buddy, fucked up in the head is what you are. And then he's telling the officer, well, this is gonna mess him up in the future. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. You just killed your mom and you killed your freaking sister. I hope that this messes up your future. I really hope that you go to jail and you just die in there. So Jake was telling the officers how he shot them. So pretty much he told his sister to come to him. When she got to him, he shot her in the head. And she went tumbling down the stairs. And then he shot her again. And then Jake went down the stairs. His mom came and then he shot her. This is so freaking disturbing. So he was telling the officer that he shot his mom 3 times. And he will never forget this. So when he shot his sister wasn't dead yet. So he went over his sister and said, "I'm sorry." Like, sorry's not even gonna cut it. And then he said that his sister started to freak out. "Jake, you just shot your sister. She's gonna freaking freak out." And then he said not to freak out to her. Like, wow, what the fuck? He told his sister to hold still while he held the gun. And that he was gonna make it all go away. And that's when he shot her in the head and that's when she died. That's just so freaking sad. That was her last moments of life. But he didn't just shoot her once in the freaking head, he had to shoot her 3 more times. So this conversation went on for a while. And he was telling the officers that he was sitting about 10 feet away from their body. And I'm thinking like, holy shit. This guy is seriously on the phone with the cop, probably just staring at their bodies. And then the officers asked Jake, "Well, where's your father?" And he said that he's out of town. That's just so sad. I mean, imagine coming home, your wife's dead, your daughter is dead. Jake, why didn't you just take that .22 revolver and just shoot yourself in the frickin' head? Because you don't deserve to live. And Jake was telling to the cops, for future reference, I don't want to see any of my family mates. I don't want them coming in to visit me. Like, I'm pretty sure that they do not want to come into the frickin' jail cell and see you. And he was telling the officers that his grandparents live across the street and his other sister is over there right now. I can't imagine being her. Imagine coming home. And what if she gets there before the officers get there? I mean, you get in, and your mom's right there dead with, like, blood everywhere, and your sister's down at the bottom of the stairs, blood everywhere, and your brother is just chilling on the phone in the frickin' kitchen. And then the cop started asking Jake, you're not gonna hurt yourself, right? And he replied with, "No, I don't want to die." Like, are you serious? Okay, the officer on the phone is doing a great job up until now. If I was that officer, I'd be like, "Jake, where's that gun? Can you go grab that gun and just shoot yourself in the fucking head?" And then he's telling the officers that he's kind of freaked out about guns now. And then he says, "I assure you that I don't like killing people." Then why the hell did you kill your mom and your freaking sister? I want to know what you guys think of the story. I bet you this kid just goes to an insane asylum and he gets out in like a few years. Also, I want to know, what do you guys think should happen to this kid? If you guys were the ones to give him a punishment, what would it be? Let me know in the comment section below. But that's all I gotta say in this video. I'll see you in the next one. Gangnam Style. I have no idea what the hell I just said. Gangnam Style, I don't even know if I'm saying the word right, is taking over the frickin' world. Everyone is doing it. Ohio University Marching Band created their own version of this song, and it hit over 3.4 million views. PSY, the guy who pretty much made this song, he's from South Korea, and he appeared on The Ellen Show. He was teaching Ellen, Britney Spears, and Simon Cowell how to do the dance.